What up, y'all? It's Easy Lou Unboxing TV. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. So, Keith Thurman, he was on his live and he was talking about a few things and because fans, like I said, fans was asking him questions and celebrities go on there and they just answer the fans' questions sometimes, especially boxers. So boxers they try to answer like all the damn questions that people ask. But and it's good. That's good. I'm not complaining about that. I think that's cool. But yeah, they they asked Keith about a couple of things. They asked him about him and Pacquiao. He said he still wants a Pacquiao rematch. And they also and he said he still wants that Spence fight too. I mean, he said he wants Spence in 2021. So he wants him next year. So we're gonna see if that comes down. I mean, if that goes down, because Keith said that his original plan was to beat Pacquiao and then unify with Spence, and I mean have all the belts up and two undefeated fighters. But I mean, he said it didn't go as planned as he was planning, but he said he still wants his get back with Pacquiao because that's what champions do. He said he wants Pacquiao to give him his get back, his run back. And he said he still wants that Spence fight, even though Pacquiao took his WBA. He said Pacquiao took his WBA, but he said that his WBC that Spence has, he said, ain't nobody take that from him because, they took it from Keith because of inactivity. So, now I mean, Keith was like, now I mean, yeah, y'all still got to see me for that. He said they took it from him and they let Porter and Garcia go head to head for it to see who got it. And Porter won that. And then, I mean, Porter went and defended against Ugas and beat Ugas, which I think he lost. And which was a close fight though, but I think Porter lost. But and then Porter went after that and fought Spence, and I mean Spence beat him and Spence unified. So yeah, he said that. And I mean, like they still got to see him for that because ain't nobody really beat him for it. So he said he still wants Spence, man, in 2021. So I don't know, man. It's a lot of rumors and stuff. People say that they think Keith is like, Nami. He's asking for all these big fights, Spence, Crawford, and all these fights that could be big. They think he's gonna retire soon, and they think he's just looking for these last few paydays so he can go on and just right on to the sunset. Which I don't know if it's true or not, but I hope it's not true because I'm a fan of Keith. I'm a fan of Keith. I like watching Keith. I think he's a skilled boxer. He has all the traits. Like only thing they always say about Keith is he does start getting gassed out in the end of the fight. But I mean everybody's not Superman. I mean everybody doesn't have the best conditioning. And another thing that everybody always says about Keith is that he doesn't take shots to the body well. I never understood that shit because who does take shots to the body well? Who wants to get hit to the body? I mean now of course there's some people that have stronger cores than others, and you can take shots better than others, but ain't nobody just gonna stand there and not be phased by that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, but it's just weird though. But yeah, I mean, if him and I'm a fan of Keith, but if him and Spence fight, I think Spence is gonna end up getting him, especially if Spence, because I heard Spence there are rumors that Spence could be working back with his conditioning coach. Um, his last conditioning coach that he used to work with about a year or so ago, and he stopped working with him. And but supposedly he could be back when he was working with his conditioning coach. That's when he was getting all them stops and all that shit. So I don't know, man. And Nami and Spence, he's fought good opposition. Him and Keith have good people on their resumes and all that. But yeah, they're both skilled. Keith might be a little faster than Spence, maybe a little faster, but they both have good feet work. Their defense might be the same. Spence is not like the best defender. He doesn't have the best defense in the world, but Spence has good defense, just like Keith. Keith doesn't have the best defense in the world, but he has good defense. It's not bad. They both have good feet work. They both look like they know what they're doing in there. They got that ring generalship. I mean, they both work jabs good. Um, Keith is technical. Spence is technical. Spence could also switch it up and bang it out with you and go the opposite way. You know what I mean? So um yeah, we gonna see, man. We gonna see if this fight goes down. That'll be a good fight. I think it's still a big fight. Keith and any one of those top names in the 147 is big. Keith and Danny rematch is big. Keith and the Porter rematch is big. Keith and Crawford is big. Keith and Manny Pacquiao rematch is big. Keith and Spence fight is big. Shit, even Keith and Ugas would be a good fight. People will tune in to that because people know that Ugas is one of those 147s that's coming up. You know what I mean? And he doing his thing too. So yeah, those all be good fights. You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody know the 147 is packed and is loaded. You know what I mean? I still think Keith is one of the top dogs in it. I mean, I just hope he gets back to his old shit. Like, I mean, not even get back to his old shit because everybody was hating on him when he fought that Josecito Lopez fight. Josecito Lopez had one good round where everybody's saying that he almost stopped Keith. Keith had one bad round. Keith dropped this man like in the first or the second, if I'm not mistaken. And everybody just swear, oh, Keith almost got stopped by Josecito Lopez. Josecito Lopez is a grown ass man, man. I don't care what he was ranked, if he's a cherry pick and he's a whatever, all that shit. He's still a man though. Like the fuck, like it's funny when people say that shit. Like, oh, he's a man. He's a man that's been boxing since he was a child or a teenager, whenever he started. But all these dudes are men and they fight. Like anybody could get caught on the wrong night, slipping on the wrong night. That shit ain't nothing. But the fact that everybody, oh, Josecito Lopez is a professional fighter. Like this can happen. But he had one good round out of that whole fight. I mean, at the end of the fight with Tito Lopez, he looked like he was coming on. I'm not gonna shit on him and I say he only had one good round, but the one clear round was that I think it was the seventh round where everybody was saying that he could have stopped Keith. But it's like, come on, they're professional fighters, man. This shit happens. But Keith is still, and he won that fight. Like I said, he dropped Tito Lopez. Like if I'm not mistaken, it was either the first or the second. I think it was the second. And he had a good fight with Pacquiao. Yeah, Pacquiao dropped him in that fight, but Keith still put up a good fight, and it was closer than everybody think. Like it was closer than everybody think. Like when he caught Keith and Keith was backing up, and he caught him with that little quick punchy through. You know how Pacquiao be swinging all fast and crazy. It looked crazy, but it's just fast and shit. And he got short arms, and he caught Keith when Keith was retrieving, backing up, and I be trying to get his shit together. And he just caught him. And Keith fell, but aside from that, it was a good close fight. Like I would love to see a rematch. I think Keith would beat his ass in a rematch, for real. And I didn't like that whole shit with the contract stipulation that Pacquiao was like, oh, no drug testing and all that shit. I don't trust that shit at all, man. But yeah, we gonna see, man. If Keith and Errol fight, it'll definitely be a good fight. I'm a fan of the both of theirs, so we gonna see if that comes up 2021. He said he would like that in 2021, so hopefully he could get one more fight in. And Spence got that fight with Garcia coming up, so I don't know if him and I don't think Spence should fight Crawford after this Garcia fight. Crawford needs to go fight. He talking about fighting Kelbrook, but after that he needs to go fight Sean Porter. Like Crawford thinks he could just, fight all these dudes that like ain't up there on their level, on his level and shit, and just get the Spence fight just cause. Like nah. Just cause you unified these other in the lower divisions and all that, and you think nah, ain't nobody trying to. So yeah. I hope that Keith get one more fight, and after this Danny Garcia fight, maybe Spencer fight him, or maybe Spencer goes. I don't think Spencer fight Crawford though. Shit, Crawford, if he does get this fight with Brook, he needs to fight Porter after that. Then you could probably get Spence after that. Crawford ain't doing enough at 147 yet, but that's another video too, man. But yeah, right now we talking about Keith and Spence. If them two dudes fight, that'll be a good fight. I'm a fan of the both of theirs, and I know that fight will be good, explosive. But yeah, we gonna see, man. It's Easy Lou Unboxing TV. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And I'll let y'all be easy.